Is this on? Yeah, it is on. My back, dude. I'm 25 years old. I should not be having back problems. Whatever. Hey y'all, it's Geology Joe's here. I feel like it's been a long time since I have made geology content consistently. The past while, since January really, I've been very busy traveling. I went to Italy in May, and after Italy I got really sick for like 2 weeks, so I was down for the count, and I'm still kind of recovering from that. And then I started a new job, so I have been busy settling into my new role. And if you've been following me for a while, you probably know that I quit my job as a field geologist of June 2024, and for the past year I've been kind of doing my own thing. I decided to take an adult gap year because I was just really burnt out and going crazy. So I had to change things up and figure out what I'm gonna do with my life, because what I was doing just was not working for me whatsoever. I was working way too much. I was working on weekends, sometimes like 80-hour weeks, and I was not down for that. I love my hobbies and I want more time to explore my hobbies, so I'm like, let's take a full year to do that. Yeah, so this video will basically be about my adult gap year, all the things that I have learned, why you should take an adult gap year if you can, and then also what I plan to be doing with this channel going forward. So stay tuned. So how was I able to take a gap year? Well, I lived with family for a few years while I was working my crazy 80-hour weeks, so I was bringing in good money and saving it all. Basically, I tried to have a good amount of savings to where I could live off that for a year or more. So that's how I did it. So what did I do in my gap year? Well, I was still working a little bit. I worked at a school as like a part-time art teacher, and that was really fun. I love teaching, and I've always pictured myself teaching like older people. I mean, like high school and up, preferably adults. But I was teaching elementary school children, and that was chaotic. I have no training whatsoever. I have never taught children in a classroom, so I was just kind of like, boop, thrown in there, and I figured it out as I went. And it was fun. The first week, the second week, and the third week, chaos. Absolute chaos. Would not recommend. Yeah, anyway. So I did that for a while. And I also did a lot of writing. People in my personal life know that I'm an aspiring horror novelist, so I worked heavily on writing a book. I finished writing it, now I'm editing it, going through the second rough draft. So yeah, I did a lot of that. I did a lot of traveling. I mostly traveled within the US. I did a cross-country trip back in November, going along the southern United States. And then I also got to go to Italy, which was terrifying. I went to Italy by myself, which is really scary for someone with an anxiety disorder. But I did it. Did I have a panic attack in Italy? Yes. Yes, I did. multiple. What else have I done? Oh yes, I got to spend a good chunk of my time with my family. I spent a month and a half with my family who lives across the country. I actually took them on a little geology adventure. We went to the famous Maysville outcrop and we went hunting for fossils. And that was really special to be able to take my family to do that. And I made a bunch of YouTube videos that I was just like cranking out YouTube videos like every single week. And then by January I was like, man, this is a lot of work to make good quality YouTube videos. So I had to pump on the brakes a little bit. I couldn't keep doing that once a week thing. This gap year has been about a lot of things. It's been a health journey, it's been a mental health journey, it's been exploring new hobbies and places. It's been a really wonderful opportunity and I feel grateful that I was able to do this. So what are some things that I learned from this? Well, number one, I learned immediately after I quit my job, and I was like, wow, I have so much time on my hands. I need to be productive. I need to work. I did not get over that until like 3 or 4 months into my gap year, and I felt guilty for like relaxing. That's why I cranked out so many YouTube videos in the first few months off. I learned that I have a hard time relaxing, and many of you who live in the United States may also feel that way if you are type A overachiever like I have been my whole entire life. And I felt like if I wasn't doing something epic 24/7, then I was wasting this time off. But I quickly learned that like it's okay to have a break. It's okay not to be doing something like epic and Instagram worthy like all the time. It's okay to just enjoy the mundane parts of life. I also learned that sometimes it's not all about accomplishing a task or a goal. Sometimes it's just about experiencing life as it comes to you. When I first took this gap year, I had so many plans and goals for what I wanted to accomplish by the end of the year. Did I accomplish those things? Mainly, no. I wanted to start my own art business, and I did. And it failed. It didn't fail, it just wasn't what I expected, and it was a heck ton more work than I wanted to put into something, especially since I have so many things that I want to put my fingers in. It's hard for me to focus on like one task. I'm like a Jill of all trades, as they say, an expert at none, but I like to do all and everything because it's fun. By the end of this gap year, or nearing the end of the gap year, I started feeling really bad about myself. I'm like, man, what did I even do? Like, what did I even accomplish this year? But I experienced a lot. I really enjoyed my time, and that's what matters most. I had time to explore different avenues and goals and hobbies, and I found out things that I was like, oh, I really want to do this? Oh, never mind. I don't like it. So it allowed me to see what dreams and goals I was holding on to that don't actually suit me and my personality, like starting a business. I love crafting, I love making art, but actually having an art business is a lot. And after sitting at markets and selling my items, I was like, meh. Like, it's fun to make these, but running my own art business, that is not for me. That's a lot of work. I also realized a lot about who I am and my personality, what I need to thrive and be successful, what my boundaries and limits are, how capable I truly am. With all of the free time that you have, you notice, like, what are you focusing on? What are the things that you're doing? What are the things that you are prioritizing in your time off? And that leads you to what are the things that are important to you. It's a good opportunity to learn more about yourself. I've always viewed myself as the go-getter. Like, if I put my mind to it, I can do it. Like, I can be an entrepreneur. I always thought I had an entrepreneurial spirit, but it turns out I do not. And I don't want to have to go because I burnt myself out. I was go for most of my young life. So in my time off, I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. So it led me to, what I want to do long term, what I want to do in the future. And I want something that allows me time to pursue my hobbies and spend lots of time with family and friends. And I just want a quiet little life. I don't actually want to be doing something epic and awesome 24/7, because this year I had the opportunity to do that. And I was like, I actually don't like being on the road for long stretches of time, and I don't like to be traveling 24/7. I actually don't like that. I like spending a lot of time at home with friends and then occasionally going on trips. And I actually do like working. I do like working up to a point, And I really do love the work that I was doing as a geologist. I just hated the amount of time I was spending on it. So I found a job within the environmental field, which I feel like I am doing good work for public health and for the environment. And I have so much time off and flexibility, and I'm really excited about it. If I didn't take this year off, I don't know if I would have that same mindset as I do now. Your brain resets when you're out of the hustle and bustle of daily life and worrying about work things and, oh, you have to fit this and this and this and this in this time. You just have time to breathe and so much time to think. And that is a blessing. If you have the opportunity to do that, do it. Do it. Don't wait until retirement to do the things that you want to do. Like, to take the trips that you want to take, because you might not make it to retirement. Life is never guaranteed. Retirement is never guaranteed. So live life to the fullest. And by that, I mean whatever you deem as what living life to the fullest is. Because before this journey, I pictured living life to the fullest as taking a year-long backpacking trip across Europe and Asia and where have you. That's what I thought living life to the fullest is, but now I have a different perspective on what that means to me. And it means something different to everyone. So why do I recommend this? Well, if you feel like you're stuck and burnt out, like I was, it can help you reset. I thought that, oh, will I actually want to go back to work after taking a year off? And yeah, I did. I just really needed a reset. And, you know, with the time off, you can wait for that perfect job to show up and apply. I actually only applied to 2 jobs. When I was ready to work again, I was like, okay, let's see what's out there. And I only applied to 2 because those are the ones that I really, really, really wanted. And I got one of them, so. So finally, what is the future for Geology Joes and this channel? Well, I really enjoy making my Geology That Kills series, so I will be doing many more of those videos. So if you like spooky things that are natural, check out for that. I will also be doing a lot of my geology lessons like I normally do, just about how the earth works. I will also be doing environmental geology videos talking about environmental contaminants, hydrology, air quality, and corrupt companies and the pollutants they're emitting. So yes, there are many things that I have planned over the next year. I'm going to try to get videos out bi-weekly. If not bi-weekly, definitely monthly. I have a feeling that things are going to be quite busy this upcoming year with my new job, and then also I'm planning to move, so yes, things will be busy. Well, that is all I have for you today. I really hope you gained something from this video. If not, thanks for watching anyway. If you want to see more geology videos, please like this video and subscribe, and look out for my next video that will be about how Las Vegas got its name. Do you know why? Maybe you're right. Come check out my video. Bye.